Hello my beauties, welcome to that time of the month, and as usual there's a ton of products, so I'm going to go straight into it. But before I do, I just need to quickly do a backstory because some of these products I actually finished last month, but what I did is I actually left it in my toiletry bag and I didn't realize until I was going through my closet. So the very first thing that I finished is the Bliss Fabulous Foaming Face Wash, and as you can see it's actually in a travel size bottle. The good thing about this is that it is actually a 2-in-1 cleanser, so it exfoliates and it cleanses at the same time. However, I think during my trip in Japan while using this, I didn't really feel like it was cleaning my face as much as I would like it to, and it didn't give me that usual clean feel that I could have had. I like the smell of this, I like the texture, however the results just doesn't match with how much I like the product. So I think it's not something that I will go back and buy a full bottle or want to reach for or recommend in any way. The Bifesta Moist Cleansing Sheets. And I actually really like these sheets. I feel like out of all the cleansing wipes and things like that I've used in my whole entire lifetime, this is actually one that actually removes the makeup. And the sheet itself is so much more, I guess, durable, and it doesn't give you that greasy or wet feel, but it cleanses everything. So like even your waterproof mascaras and things like that, it actually gets rid of everything. It's almost like kind of has like an oil texture to it. Like you feel like you're using an oil cleanser, but it doesn't feel greasy, and it removes all the makeup. So I feel like usually I use about 2 sheets when I'm using, like, say for example, Kojendo, or like I use 4 sheets when I'm using like the Neutrogena one. But with this one, I only need 1 sheet and it just wipes away everything. So I actually really recommend this. It's great for lazy days when you just don't want to bother with triple cleansing and just go done and then just double cleanse in the shower. The W.beauty Glam Romance Perfume Body Lotion. I actually got this by, I think it's from Boutique, and basically they're kind of like almost like I guess a beauty box. So you get a sample of like a full-size bottle things in their beauty boxes, and this was one of the products. I do like the scent, I do like the texture. It is very moisturizing without the greasy feel, and I guess it is definitely bang for your buck because it's not overly pricey either, but it's not something that I will go out of my way to repurchase again. Another thing I also finished on the trip is the Almay oil-free makeup eraser sticks. Now I actually left one in here to show you guys. So what it is basically, it's a box of these Q-tips where it's one side is filled with, I guess, makeup remover, and then what you do is you unplug one side, and then the product goes into the other side, and then you can remove your makeup with that. This is great for like just cleaning up the eyeliner between my lash extensions and underneath, as well, for in case you get panda eyes or things like that. So this was really handy, but it's not something that you would use like on a daily basis. I don't think the removing power justifies like what it does. Like for me, if I was to remove like waterproof eyeliner and things like that, I do need a bit more, I guess, removing power, and I usually get that with just say my regular makeup removers, and with these ones, this is more of a gentle one, so it's more like water with a little bit of remover power. But because these are actually designed and meant for people who have sensitive eyes, so if you have really sensitive eyes and eye makeup removers totally make you start crying and things like that, then maybe you can try something like this. Speaking of eyes, so I'm actually throwing this away. This is the Systane Ultra Lubricating Eye Drops. I was actually recommended this because I wear a lot of contact lenses and sometimes for long hours, so this is obviously great for like soothing the eyes and obviously lubricating the eyes. So I believe that with eye drops or any eye drops, you can only, like, once you've opened them, you're supposed to only keep them for up to like a month. So anything more than a month, I recommend throwing away. That was recommended by a optometrist, but you can still get them like off counter, like at any pharmacy or drugstore. I think it's called Bright, and it's called Oh My God Spot Medic. So the reason why I kept the packaging is because I was actually shopping in Priceline. So people who live in Australia understand that Priceline is kind of like our equivalent of like Duane Reade, where it has all this makeup and pharmacy related stuff. It's very similar to the ones I got in Malaysia. It's very thin, it's quite large, and it's almost like it feels like more like a tape, as opposed to like the rubbery types, like the silicone types I usually wear. So this is great for like massive pimples and it's probably more discreet for during the day, but because it's so big, I probably use this overnight as opposed to like during the day. The next thing I finished this month is the Galan La Base Protectors. Basically, it's the base coat for your nails. First of all, the packaging is really, really luxurious. Like, it's so nice to hold. It doesn't feel chunky or like, you know, big, and the packaging is sturdy. Like, it's actually really nice, you know, cap and the podium to put your nails on. I like the brush as well. The brush kind of reminds me a little bit of the Dior one. So it is quite a flat, rounded sort of brush, and it goes on quite smoothly. You also get these like metal balls inside that when you help to like shake up the bottle. I think the only downside to this is that it actually thickened a lot faster than I had actually used it. This makes a huge difference to how your nail polish wears, but also it protects your nails. So if you don't wear a base coat, the staining is like phenomenal. Like it can't believe, I'm like shocked at how much it stains and corrodes the nail if you don't use a base coat. So important to use a base coat when you put nail polish on. Doesn't matter if you're using a $2 bottle of nail polish or a $20 bottle of nail polish or even $200 nail polish. You definitely need a base coat to protect your nails first. This one to me is super, super, super rich. Like, the texture almost feel like a Vaseline type of texture, like it's really rich and thick. So it's great for people who have really dry skin, but because I have oily skin, so I have not been using this on my face. I, however, have been using this on my neck, and even on my neck, I felt like it was too rich for my neck. So that's why it's taken me a long time to finish a 10 milliliter bottle, which is like nothing. Like, it's literally nothing in here. Unless you have really, really dry skin, this is not something for, you know, younger people or people who have acne problems. Definitely for dry to like super dry skin. I think I mentioned to you guys that I've used Jane Iredale compact powders, and I swear by them, especially when I have blemishes and things like that. They'll probably be one of my favorite mineral powders out there. And the good thing about them is that because they actually sell the I guess the refill separately, because the casing itself is so heavy. It's like, it's gold and it's like feels like a rock. But the good thing is because they promote, like, you know, recyclables and, you know, green earth and things like that. So they do sell the refills. I've actually finished another refill packet. Just wanted to mention it. So this is pretty much everything that I finished in the month of May. I hope you guys enjoyed your Mother's Day, and I hope you guys enjoyed May. If you have any questions about any of these products, leave your comments below. Don't forget to send me some love by hitting that sub button if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!